right? Shalom, Kol Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Salutation and salutations to the brothers out there that are laboring and pushing this truth in truth and in sincerity and in charity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. For Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai's sake. To you I say Shalom, to the Akim and to the Akwaf. That'll be you brothers and sisters, Adawan Ratazah. That is to say, Lord willing, hopefully by the end of this lesson, you'll be edified. This is your brother Amawan Ibar from the GMS Miami camp, Heroes of Yahweh Shai, 144. Back again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, to feed the lambs of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, as commanded. This is an in transit. I'm not sure of the title of this lesson, but I've got a small window to get into a lesson real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Shai. I just wake up not too long ago. I was watching a little piece of the news before I got dressed to leave out to go to the plantation, and I saw them talking about how they had some drones flying over Venezuela, and they shot at the drones. I'm not quite sure if they shot them down or I didn't probably need to see more news on it. But yeah, there's some drones flying over Venezuela, and the Venezuelan forces fired at those drones, man. Just saw that on the news. So yeah, things are heating up, man. All right, things are getting spicy, as the brother Samak like to say, the elder. Yeah, so yeah, man. Hey, it's 2026, man. Expect a lot, man. All right, we in the end times, man. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And that scripture come out more and more, man. Okay, that scripture come out more and more. All right. Trying to keep my eyes on the road here, so I'm maybe quote some precepts to the best of my ability. All right, but yeah, man, I that news, man, that makes you know that it's not over, man. It's not over. All right, and remember this guy DJ Trump say, all right, if they're not playing ball, all right, if they're adhering to what they want, all right, yeah, it's not going. It didn't look like it's not going to end well, bro. All right. Well, we know at the end of the day, all right, prophecy must be fulfilled. World War III, at the end of the day, that's what prophesied in the scriptures, man. Okay, and the scripture speaks about wars and rumors of wars. Okay, remember, basically he warned several countries, man. All right, Cuba, Colombia, all right, Mexico. So it's a lot going on, man. Okay, there's a lot going on. They got Greenland in the news. Okay, so hey, yeah, 2026, man. 2026. All right. This just the beginning. This just the beginning of the year, and it's already getting spicy. All right. So hey, we could be out of here pretty soon, man. All right. Scripture say to look up for your redemption drawing nigh, man. Okay. And scriptures also tell you to awake out of sleep. For now is our redemption nearer than when we believe, man. All right. It's no time to get weak. All right. Scripture said, put off now the weak nature, man. Okay. It's time to stand 10 toes down, man, and boldness. Okay? The scripture said the righteous are bold as a lion, man. Okay? Now it's time to keep the faith. Fight the good fight of faith. That's why we see prophecy being fulfilled. We see prophecy popping like popcorn, and everything have to move to the tune of prophecy. All right? We have a more sure word of prophecy, as the scriptures say, man. Okay? All right? So as we see these times approaching, okay, just walk circumspectly, man, as the scriptures say. All right? For we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All right? We know there's going to be traps and snares, all right, and gins, persecution, all that. That's why the scripture said to count the cost. All right? These things are going to happen because they're prophesied in the scriptures, man. Okay? Well, yeah. Brothers, be prepared to have your head on the swivel, because we see where it's going. We're seeing that tight rope, all right, is going to come, which the scriptures talks about, man. Again, persecution, affliction, Jacob's trouble, all that. All right, these things are going to happen. The hour of temptation. These are the last set of prophecies in these end times before the Lord returns. Those are some of the signs of the times, man. And when the scripture said to measure the time diligently within itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, just know that it is the very same time we're in the highest. All right? All right? Spake of those days, roughly paraphrasing, man. Second Ezra, the 9th chapter. Okay? When there shall be seen uproars of the people. I want to get the scripture, because I'm kind of like on the highway right now. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna quote scriptures to the best of my ability. Okay, yeah, man. Every day going forward, man, in 2026, man, it's like you could expect the unexpected, man. Okay, all right. Right now, at the end of the day, the angels are working on the mind of these kings, man. All right? Proverbs 21:1. The heart of the king is in the hands of the Lord. All right? He turneth it whithersoever he will. We know that word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which goes into your mind, man. There is no such thing as free will. The scripture says there is none that can resist his will. So at the end of the day, man's goings are of the Lord. The will of the Lord is going to be done. The counsel of the Lord is that's going to stand. All right? And the Lord already said, all right, Revelation chapter 16 and verse 16, he gathered them together in the place called, in the Hebrew tongue, all right, Armageddon, all right? Meaning these nations are going to be gathered, man, for war. All right? For the controversy of Zion. It tells you in Joel, all right, what is it? Joel, the 3rd chapter, I think it is. All right? Joel 3 and verse 2. Okay? And also verse 12. Okay? It tell you how let the weak say I'm strong. These nations now, they saying they're strong. Okay? They putting their money, all right, into their military, man. Okay? They investing more in their military. That's the spirit they're in right now. Why? To fulfill prophecy, man. Okay? That's the weak saying I'm strong. Okay? Let me see if I can get that real quick. And it's all of the Lord, man. Remember, it tells you in what is the Isaiah, the 13th chapter. All right. The Lord mustered the host of the battle, man. Okay. This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 2. It says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. When you read it verbatim, but we know it's Yahweh Shabbat, Yahweh judgment. It says, and I will, it says, and will plead with them there for my people, see? And for my heritage, Israel, when it says, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. See, this is for the controversy of Zion, man, the Lord's people. Okay, the Israelites, man. What they have done to the Israelites, man. Okay. So before I'm gonna read verse 12. Let me get verse 12, but I want to get the verse which says, let the weak say I'm strong. This is verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, right, see, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. See, these nations gonna start, all right, investing in their armies, man. Okay. It says 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, meaning there. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Who are the mighty ones? The mighty ones are the angels, man. The angels are working on the mind of these kings. Okay? Remember in Hebrews, the 16th chapter, around about the 12th verse, it tells you how the Euphrates River is going to be dried up for prophecy's sake. And if you look into that right now, if you do a Google search, you'll see that the Euphrates River is being dried up. And what's the reason for that? According to the scripture, to make way for the kings of the east. To prepare for World War III, man. Okay? So verse 12, it says, let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all heathen round about. See? That's the point. Showing you that it's the will of the Lord, man. Okay? It's the will of the Lord, man. So you're going to have little skirmishes here. All right? You're going to have little proxy wars there. All right? Wars and rumors of wars, as the scripture say, Matthew the 24th chapter. All right? And yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's all right? It's all prophesied in the scriptures and leading to the prophecy of World War III, Revelation chapter 11 and 14. All right? Revelation chapter 8 and verse 13. All right? Revelation 16 and 16, man. Okay? So, yeah. Prophecy, all right? It shall be fulfilled, man, because the spoken word of the Lord is faithful and true. All right? So, 2026, man, all right? We just at the beginning of the year. So a lot, all right? A lot of things, all right? Just remember, we just at the beginning of the year, man. All right? So, hey, man, every other day now, man, okay? You see, you could just be getting up to all type of news, man. All type of news. Remember, again, Venezuela, all right? They have allies, man. Okay? So who knows? Give me a quick second here. I'll sign into this thing real quick. Morning, Papa. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, likewise. All right. Yeah, like I was saying just now, you don't know what my every time you wake up nowadays, when you watch on your news, hey, man, just, hey, prepare. This is why you got to be rooted in the scriptures, man. Gird up the loins of your mind, okay? Because in these times, you can't be weak. You got to be strong, all right? That's why the scripture said that in Ephesians, all right? The 6th chapter, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might, all right? You got to call upon the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, all right? Get rooted in the scriptures, man. All right, be rooted, okay? Be hardened in this thing, man. Our scripture speaks about, all right, a hard soldier, man. All right? Don't be entangled with the affairs of this life, man. Okay? We waiting on Yahushua, man. All right? We see prophecy being fulfilled, man. We see it. And therefore we rejoicing, man. Giving thanks and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I reached my destination, man. Lord willing, you were edified. I'm going to have to end it there. All right? Giving honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. All right? Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Salutation and salutations to the brothers out there that are laboring and pushing this truth in truth and in sincerity and in charity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. All right? With that, until the next time, Shalom.